Command & Conquer 3: Tiberian Wars is regarded by fans as a worthy successor to the Command & Conquer name. With relatively smooth and tight controls, along with fast-paced yet deep gameplay, it's an RTS that should satisfy veterans while still being welcoming to newcomers. The story, like the others in the series, features a live-action cast with a tone and budget of that of a 80s movie, cheesy but never cringe-worthy. This is thanks to the actors like Michael Ironside, Billy Dee Williams, and of course, Kane himself, Joseph David Kukin, whose dramatic yet self-aware performance makes it very enjoyable for those that like a sci-fi B-movie with an apocalyptic setting and deep world building. But a bit of advice: you might not want to set the AI difficulty in Skirmish too high. Before there was Just Cause 2, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Metal Gear Solid 5, there was Mercenaries: Playground of Destruction, a game that lives up to its name, as you still cannot find a game like this with this level of environmental destruction, with loads of not just rockets, but military missiles you can strategically rain down from the sky, all in a early GTA-style open world, with a do-it-your-way approach to taking on objectives, with a look and soundtrack that really gives you the feel of fighting in a war-torn land, joining sometimes rivaling factions who you must try to gain favor without getting on the other's bad side, but you will. However, it is worth it for unlocking weapons, cars, military vehicles, and weapons of mass destruction. To help pay for all these weapons, beyond missions, is capturing the Deck of 52. Scattered around the map, you will track down and capture or eliminate a series of high-value targets, represented as a deck of playing cards. So, if you're looking for a simple and fun classic GTA game with a military aesthetic, with freedom and explosions, please check out Mercenaries. The Suffering. The Suffering is an underrated action horror game taking place in prison with a silent protagonist framed, or maybe not, for the murder of his wife and children. The game is filled with visually unique, interesting, and scary monsters that all have unique background detailed in journals themed around the atrocities committed in prison and the island it takes place in. But by far the scariest thing is you, as not only is the main character a monster-slaying machine, he can also turn himself into a nigh unstoppable monstrosity. Still, due to the audio design and atmosphere, it still makes for a pretty darn scary game. A game with multiple endings depending on how you choose to handle the morality system. Will you save everyone, or will once again the real monster be man? Front Mission 4 is a mecha tactical RPG that strikes a great balance between depth and accessibility, and offers extensive customization without frustrating design choices sometimes found in older RPGs. The turn-based combat is rich in strategy, and much of your time will be spent in the garage, which is much more fun than you might think, as you will be outfitting your mecha with different weapons, armor, and body parts, fine-tuning them to your playstyle, or just trying to make the most OP mecha possible. Do you want more speed, more durability, a different weapon? You will spend hours perfecting your mecha and loving every moment of it. So, if you are looking for a turn-based RPG with mechas and deep customization, Front Mission 4 is for you. Before Ubisoft released the train wreck that was Skull and Bones, out of nowhere delivered one of the best pirate games of all time, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This game took the Assassin's Creed formula and expanded it into an open-world pirate adventure, fit with incredible naval combat and exploration. You follow a fun protagonist who starts as a selfish pirate, evolved into a true assassin with his own ambitions, alongside iconic characters like Blackbeard. The game's progression system is satisfying. You battle powerful ships, steal resources and crew, upgrade your ship, with more firepower and durability, then repeat the cycle. It's a wonderful gameplay loop. But don't worry, you are still an assassin, running across rooftops, sneaking through jungles, and assassinating targets. But if you want all that, plus ship combat and a pirating adventure, Black Flag will not disappoint. Well, that's the end. Tell me 5 games that age well to you in the comments, and I may add them in my next video. Remember to please like, sub, and hit the bell. Later.